Hello guys, this is a quick video asking how to work with this issue. They have 2, 3, 5 millimeter out of this edge and never align the edge. So this is something quick, last minute. People asking, I see they struggling with that, so I go to do the best I can to explain. But before that, remember, I'm not responsible for anything damaged on your printer. It's on your own risk. Whatever you see here is you see and you can do it. Perfect. But I'm not responsible for that. So be careful with that. And hopefully this video help a lot of people with this situation. They have the 0 here in the X, but they don't have 0 in the Y. I have the same issue before. And in my case, I have to, in that moment, is because I moved the bed, position, everything. But then later, I found what is the problem with this. You don't have to move any bed, any physical hardware or something from here. So you are okay. The problem with that is this little guy here, this sensor. This sensor is couple millimeter to the front. And what happened is when the bed coming this way and the sensor detect is there, they stop. So when they come in this way, they stop and the head can go forward, to the edge. So that is why is when this one go completely to the back, that's it. The sensor stop, and now the head to print, they not coming this way right here. It's printing right here, couple of millimeters back to the bed. So what we need to do is pushing a little more back this bed to then the head can print after the edge, in this way, and then we can adjust that. So for now, what you need to do is moving forward and then move this sensor a little back. Okay, I go to show you now quick. I go to pause until I remove because I need both hands. And then you need to work with these sensors and with this bracket right here. Okay, and I go to explain you why and come back. Okay, I'm back. So when you remove the 2 screws right here, okay, these 2, so you go to see they have only these holes right here, and these sensors is already set to the last one right here. And this message is for the RefineColor text and Ethan and Eric. They need to make another hole, same distance right here. To then we can move this sensor back. And when you put in the back, then this bed is coming couple millimeters more to the back side, and then you can print at the edge of this bed. The other you need to move is this bracket. This bracket is basically touching here, is against this pipe. Loose and then put it back. You see like that, and then tight. And I tell you why. Because if you don't move this bracket back and you leave it against closer right here, what happened is this block right here, when they going back, it's going this way, they go to hit right here, and you go to hit here, the boom. So that is why you need to take it, put it back and tie it like that. You see the gap? You need to have a good gap like that to avoid that boom. Or you can drill 2 new holes right here and tap with this screw, I don't know, I think this is 2 millimeter, think so. The best is drill the 2 holes and then tap it and then put the screw right there. That is the best way to do it. Take it out, make 2 new holes right here, this like a same distance. You see this one, so it's basically right here, and then tap and then put the new one. Okay, I'm using one of these drill bit right here. I think this one is the 332. So what you need to check is measure with this hole right here in the back and see is this fit on it and nice. So then you can drill. Okay, once you have that in your drill, you make a mark. You see the 2 marks right there. Be sure it's the same, a line right here, same distance, because if not, you're going to have issue with the bed, okay, with the sensor. They can hit it. So what you need to do is put in the mark and start doing slowly first. Okay, when you drill, is you finish, okay, then use one of the screws and see if you can tap and make the tap with the screw. I'll try to find the tap for this one, but I don't have it right now. So what I do is I'll try to use the same screw to tap and making that happen. So let's see if this one worked. Hopefully yes. Okay. Yeah, I think it's working. Okay. So now it's a new hole right there. With a new tap. So now do the other one and I come back when I finish to install it back, put it back, okay? I think it's one way I found it after you make the first hole is put it back, check if everything is aligned correctly, they straight, you see it's the same distance, you see it's straight, and then use the drill, go to the hole, you know, and make a mark. After that, you go to take this one out. Okay. Sorry, I'm working with one hand. Take it out. So now you have your mark and drill again. Okay, after you set up everything and move a little back that sensor, don't move too far because honestly it's not you go to have issue with this, and maybe you need to turn this one the other way because this is what happened. If you put too far, they got to hit right here. Listen. Okay, right there. This is what happened. They got to hit right there. So is that happened because it's so far? So then what you need to do is take forward and then let me unscrew this one. Okay. And turn the other way. And one is in the other way. Okay. You got to put like this. And that's it. Tight, and you're not going to have that issue. So right now it's there. And let's move bed back again. Okay, you see, no bump. And then you go to have a good space right there. They don't hit it. Okay, so what happened now is the bed is moving a little more back in the home position. So now your head is possible is printing at the front of this area where it's nothing. Now how you go to adjust this? Simple. First, you need to create is like a file, like the two lines, one for X, one for Y. So what I do is in Illustrator, so it's like I can click, I can make one line, straight line, okay? Maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 millimeters, okay? And then another one, top to bottom one, same. And what you got to do is set up this one to this corner right here. So you align to the right and bottom. So it's right there. And then take this one to the same. Go to the bottom and go to the right. So now you got to have this line here, okay? So export as, and then let's go to the, let's say XY test. Okay, be sure you, is this Illustrator, use artboard, click on it, and then the surface is nothing. Okay, so then you can save it in with this name. So save it, export RGB CMYK no matter what, and that's it. Now go to the program, port, and then go to the name XY test right there, open, and now you go to have in this section right here, so you got the line here and another line right here. What you got to do is your X is okay, is this one is fine. What you need to do is in settings, okay, now in Y put like let's say 30 millimeter, okay, and then you can save it if you want it, click save, and then go to the print it, and when you print, they go to make that line right here, okay? Let's say they print right here, okay? And then the other one is right here in the edge, okay? So no problem. But if it's here, okay? So what you need to do is for X, measure how many millimeters is from this edge to here. Okay, remember we put right there is like we set into 30 millimeter. So 30. So if you measure right here from this edge to this line and it's 30 millimeter, that's it. You are in the edge. It's not. What you need to do is check it out, and then let's say this one they say 20. Is this 20 and you asking for 30, so that means you have 10 difference, 10 millimeter difference. So then you need to go to your advanced, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and in other, be sure here is in 0 before you start, okay? So if you're asking for 30 and it's 20, so the difference is 10 millimeter. So then here you put 10. So that mean is, and save it, that mean is now when you go again here to the program, okay, and you put this one in 0, that's supposed to be 0 right there. When you print again, then you be in this edge right here. Same for this X. This is Y, this is X. Check it out. If you put 30 and you have 20, so you have 10. So whatever is the difference for you asking from here to here, that is in the program you need to set up to correct that. And remember, put everything in 0 right here to double check now if you are printing in this edge and in this edge. If you have that, then your X, Y is in 0. That's it. Everything is aligned, so you don't have more issue with that. But the problem with this, remember, is the sensor in the back is a couple millimeter forward, so they need to move back. Hopefully RefineColor, the guys there, so they can adjust that and make another 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter hole in the back to adjust, or something different to adjust, and they can move back and forth, so like a slide. So hopefully they can do that. Anyway, I got to suggest that to this guy and see if they fix in the future machines. But for us, we have this one already, so I think that is the best way to fix it. And then you go to have this in the edge. Hopefully, hope this one can help everybody. And if you are confused, maybe, sorry for my English, but I'm trying to do the best to explain how to fix that problem. Okay, guys, so this is the quick I can do. Hopefully that help. See you. Bye.